Adding past grades to Gradelink is very easy. In a nutshell, you just go to the transcript tab and click Add Grades. You select the student, the term, and the class. Now, there's a number of different options available to you, and in this video, I'll be going through each of them with you. Before you start, you need to make sure that you have either full admin access or admin limited with the permission to the transcript tab. You can see our video on staff types for more help. Before we begin, please go to the transcript options to set your preference for adding new grades. When adding a new grade, you can either add them as a percentage or a letter grade. Letter grade here refers to anything that's not a percentage, and this includes traditional letter grades, elementary scales, and even mastery grading. Next, click Add Grades to begin adding grades. Now, there's 3 steps on this page, and it's okay to complete them in any order. So, you select a student, a term, and the class, and grade. In this tutorial, I'll be working in this order. However, you can complete these steps in a different order. First, I'll select the student. Second, I will add my term. Now, before I add the term into Gradelink, I'm first going to check to see if it's already there. Terms that appear in blue were manually added from this page, while terms that appear in black were automatically added to the transcript by concluding a gradebook. If the term that you need is here, then you can go ahead and skip to the next step. I'm gonna go ahead and add the term manually so you can see how to do it. I need to add a title, a start date, and an end date. The dates do not appear on the transcript. The terms on the transcript are ordered chronologically based on their start and end date. It's not required that you're extremely accurate when entering in the start and end dates. As long as they're close, they're going to go ahead and appear in the right order. Plus, you can always adjust them using the Edit Terms button if needed. When entering a term title, it's recommended that you use the academic year and the term name, such as Semester 1, 2011, 2012. That way it's clear to the reader. When classes are taken at another institution, it's recommended that you include the other institution's name in the title, like this. The last step is to add the class and the grade. Now, before adding the class manually, first see if it's already been added. The menu will show you previously concluded gradebook classes and classes that have been manually added through the transcript. If you pick one from the list, the settings will automatically fill in for you, so you just need to enter in the final grade. I'm going to go ahead and enter a class manually so that you can see the different options that are available. The class title is the name of the class that you want to appear on the transcript. Credits is the number of credits the class is worth, not the number of credits earned by the student. Credit, no credit, this is not the same as pass-fail. However, if you want to set up a pass-fail class, you can do so by creating a custom grade scale. With credit, no credit classes, the final grade will show CR for credit if the student received a 70% or higher. Now, the default threshold of 70% can be adjusted under the General tab, which is under Settings. If you regularly add grades from another school that uses a different scale, not your scale, then it's worth it to add their scale to your system. The name of the scale isn't visible to students or parents, so it's okay to be as specific as you want, as the name will only appear to you. You can see our tutorial on adding custom scales right up here. The course code option allows you to add course numbers, which appear after the class name. Checking the Ignore filter means the class will always appear on the student's transcript. This is useful if you use the grade level filter to only show high school classes, and you have students that have completed high school level classes while in 8th grade. Normally, the grade level filter would prevent the classes from appearing since they were not completed between grades 9 and 12. Checking the Ignore filter will mean that the class will appear on the student's transcript regardless of what was entered in the filter. Grade level is the grade that the student was in when he or she completed the course. And lastly, Add to Transcript adds the grade to the transcript. If you make a mistake, you can always correct it by clicking Edit Grades, Edit Classes, or Edit Terms at the top. Now keep in mind, these 3 buttons are only available to the full admin, not to the admin limited.